Welcome everybody to the War Zone, where the action is, well, it's taped. The action is taped. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are wanting to witness this show live,
the following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, Sarah.
well, yes, if you wish to see this show live, well, you need to be in the live audience. And if you're not in the live audience, then, well, you're sitting there watching it now. It is taped. What times are these shows taped? Well, you'll just have to look upon your secret ticket. Can't figure that out? Well, I can't figure out everything for you. As Sarah Twilight, the newest member of the Harem, being brought in by Emily Stratfield, is set to go on one-on-one with Summer Holly Madison in a special Lumberjill matchup.
And representing the Bad Girls from New Zealand, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Holly Madison.
Saw a darker side of Summer just last week when she was taking on Kitty. Post-match, she attempted to assault her with a steel chair. The desire of redeeming herself just getting to her. Anya coming in, making the save, and the response, it seems as though that Summer has been put into a no-win scenario. Very least in a scenario where she is forced to compete against the Harem. Still no sign of Crystal Weiss, Summer's partner. And Catherine Neville will be competing later on tonight in her own singles matchup. So Summer telling her to stay within the back. So this is all up to the newest Haremette, Sarah Twilight. I did not see any of the Harem out here. We were told that this would be a Lumberjill matchup involving 3 members of the Harem. Perhaps this is just a welcoming by hazing from the Harem, leaving their newest member to face off against the one half of the tag team champions on her own. The Harem is not exactly known for their kind treatment, even of one another. As Sarah rolls to the way and works her way up, and Summer comes rushing right in, catching Sarah just as she gets to her feet. This little spin around DDT spiking Sarah's head into the canvas, and running dropkick to the face. This may be a gauntlet situation going on with this. Summer taking on the Harem. So wouldn't be the first time that Summer has gone through such a situation. As on her own, she managed to defeat the entirety of the Evil Girls during her stint in with the Council. And now Summer diving through the ropes and DDT. Summer on absolute fire here. Managing another DDT, spiking Sarah's head down against the hard mats on the outside. Sarah managing to dodge out from that elbow drop, and now a running kick to the face, bringing Summer up to her feet. And into the ring goes Summer. Sarah taking a bit of her time, now going to pay for it. Into the corner. Summer comes right in. Catching hold and wheelbarrow bulldog. A lot of damage on the head here. Another running kick. Summer back up to her feet. Like as though Sarah was trying for another one. Gets a kick of her own for her troubles. Now just a standing stomp. Sarah kicked back down, and Summer looking to end this one right away. And blindside right in the middle of the ring. And here's the cover, and that could be it. All the damage to the head. And no, Sarah getting that shoulder up. Summer can't believe it. Going up top for the twisted splash, perhaps. And no, not going for the twisted splash. At the top rope, driving down on top of Sarah. And here's the cover again. Agree with the count. Again, just a 2 count, and Summer kicking Sarah back down. Sarah fighting back, taking out the leg. Shot to the midsection, turning her around, coming in from behind. Inverted, no! Knee to the face, but to say inverted Death Valley driver, but very well could have been it. Said at the top of this match, Sarah was brought into the Harem by Emily. No news on how those two know each other, but Emily seems to have enough faith in Sarah to bring her into the Harem and introduce her to the guys. And another DDT, this time narrowly avoiding the stairs. Stairs that we saw in great deal of conflict just earlier last week. And Canuck and Bloodbath went one-on-one. To the barricade and into the ring. Sarah hopping back in, taking Sarah back down, stomp to the back of the head, bringing Sarah up to her knees, now to her feet. Snapmare, drop kick. Summer giving Sarah no time to recover. And now Sarah with another running kick to the face. The third one of those thus far in this matchup. Runs to a 2 count at the very least. And Sarah just stomping down on those ribs. Not much padding there for Summer to take those kind of shots to the chest. If you know what I mean. Summer hitting the ropes. And nice little neck breaker. Definitely the flexibility of Summer Holly Madison on display here. Takes a couple of shots. Summer trying to hold on though. Another shot in the midsection. And again, up on the shoulders. And down to the knee. And Sarah again with the cover, middle of the ring. Another 2 count for Sarah Twilight. Sarah's face planted into the canvas, and again going for that cover. Sarah desperately wanting this victory here. Sarah rolls away to the outside, onto the apron. Precarious position, and Sarah going to take advantage of that. Shoulder block sends Summer to the outside. And Summer kicks her way free. And nice move. Another running kick to the face. Beautiful counter from Twilight though earlier. This time Summer getting in that head scissors. Back into the ring. Sarah joining up. Summer rolls away, misses the clothesline. Shot to the back and now into the ropes. Summer comes right back and knee to the face and a kick to the back of the head. There's a lot of power behind that shot. So the way Summer was spun around there. High kick across the face. And now Sarah Twilight. What does she have in her mind? And we're just waiting. And again, up on the shoulders. And another one. Knee to the face. Close to the ropes, though. Summer just has to reach out. And she does. but the referee doesn't see it. It goes unnoticed by the referee. Sarah Twilight victorious as a result. And Sarah just continuing on the assault. She was sent with a mission and she is going to accomplish it. Now I'm leaving a message to send to Summer Holly Madison. And call in her partner soon enough to even out this odds. I don't have any idea what's going on here, but oh, what is this? Bloodbath, McGrath, and Canuck. Ladies and gentlemen, their fight just spilling out to the ringside area. Fighting during the commercial break and managing to make their way back out here. Apologize on being able to display that one. We were just hearing about it. No cameras in the back to record it, as ghosts are a bit afraid of the backstage area, but we're working on it. You know, I fear that the backstage area is the eternal light. Thereby making it that they just don't want to go through it. But take my word for it, these two have been fighting since the start of this show. We're all taken into the ringside area, as you're seeing here. Bloodbath and Canuck last week had one hell of a 20-minute brawl. Just bludgeoning the hell out of each other. Well, it looks like they're going to have an impromptu wrestling match or something. Let's hope that either way, security or officials or animal trainers, if that's what's required, can make their way to the ringside area. The individuals just punishing the hell out of each other. And already, once again, weapons are being introduced here as Canuck bringing in a sledgehammer and catches Bloodbath. Right in the kidney, or the stomach. Now going for the kidneys. Knocked out of his hands, and Bloodbath sending Canuck into the far corner. What a chop to the chest. And Canuck trying to hold on, couldn't do so. And now Bloodbath with the sledgehammer and down onto the side of Canuck. Canuck against the ropes. Exactly as Bloodbath. Oh, going for that leg now. And Bloodbath up on the shoulders and down across the top rope. Something's got to give here, ladies and gentlemen. Something has got to give. Well, Canuck and Bloodbath were finally taken into the back, allowing us to resume our matchup. For this our show. That these individuals would be quite concerned.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Gladiators at a combined weight of 440 pounds. The Gladiators.
That is Power and Prime, or Claude Poissant, who is a former world heavyweight champion in his own right. Both individuals, accompanied by Glory, will be in competition later on as well. Prime, also another former world heavyweight champion. Some great deal of competition here as these two individuals taking up, just expanding our tremendous repertoire of a tag team division here in Whassup Wrestling. Hell of a show here, ladies and gentlemen, as they take on former champions in their own right, Spectationill.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 408 pounds. The Spitfire.
Dexter Spectacular and Jamie Hill set to go on 2-on-2 here tonight, although they do have a disadvantage as they don't have anyone to counteract the presence of Glory. Luckily, Glory is just here as an observer, more so here to support her team, her comrades in arms. Will not make herself physically known throughout this competition. She's going to have a chance to make herself physically known later on tonight, as I said earlier. Here we go. Looks like Prime will be starting off with former Universal Champion Jamie Hill. Jamie will definitely be trying to utilize his speed just like that. Little tilt-a-whirl DDT, slaps on the back, and Prime taking Jamie Hill down face first into the canvas, into the ropes, and down on top. And a deadlift on Jamie Hill as Prime tosses him away, and a tag out to Claude Poissant. Up high above the rafters. And Claude just benching Jamie at this point, dropping him back down. Attempting a overhead belly to belly, but Jamie managing to come out of that one. A couple of shots in the midsection and a final one. Claude able to get out of that one. Shots after shots and a hefty one to the skull. Rolls to the outside, and Claude, what is he going for? Did not think that Claude would attempt anything. Oh. And Dexter was just saying, hey man, I wasn't doing anything. And Jamie from behind. Hurricane Rana. Jamie on his own. Here's the first cover of the matchup. No worry about the situation from Prime. And now Jamie Hill up on the shoulders and down face first onto the top turnbuckle. And here's the cover. And Dexter Spectacular having faith in his partner as well. And here's the tag. Or at least the call for the tag, and there's the tag, and it's Dexter Spectacular and Claude Poissant, and Claude into the ropes, and Dexter tackling him down, and piston rights. And Dexter is not done. And Dexter just continuing on top of Claude. Dexter just attempting to get some measure of revenge for those cheap shots from Claude Poissant earlier. Now Claude just striding across the ring, tag out to Prime. Dexter trying to crawl his way across the ring, perhaps regretting his call out for a tag. Trying to get outside the ring, manages to do so. And now Prime, in prime position, does not go for anything though, and just takes down Jamie Hill instead. And Prime from behind, reverse DDT. And again, now it's Dexter the one being deadlifted. Power slam from Prime, who just hoists Dexter Spectacular up, and the power, the awesome power on display here from Prime, who just drops Dexter back down. Prime is a former world heavyweight champion, and for good reason. You see it there. And Jamie Hill taking another shot at Prime now. And backdrop onto the apron. Neither member of Spectationill, and Dexter going straight for Claude there. And Dexter going to give one to Claude in kind. Now around the corner comes Prime and Dexter there to meet him. Fight on the outside. Dexter dropped down. You know that Dexter is just a man who's not back away from a challenge, but perhaps this is the sort of challenge that he should have second guessed going into. Again into that side or the barricade. Prime just tossing him again and again against the barricade. Now into the ring, and at 8.5. And Dexter with a Cobra clutch. Prime with his amateur background able to take Dexter down, but not able to get much of there. Dexter turning it around, kicking out a neck breaker. Tag out to Jamie. And a hefty slap across the face, and a super kick for good measure. And Jamie with the cover. Just a 1 count, but Jamie did take his time going for that cover. Perhaps stunned that he even got it in there to begin with. Tie up, and Jamie now showing some strength. Trying face first into the canvas. Did a fair bit of damage to him. And shots to the back of the head. And oh! Dexter swung around and dropped face first into the canvas. Attempted for a pinfall, but Jamie with the save. I'm trying to come in from behind, but takes a shot. And a shot now from Dexter. This is just going back and forth at this point, but it looks like it's going to be Prime coming out the victor with a backbreaker. I'm letting out a primal roar. Now tag out to Claude. This is just... well, that's just showboating right there, really. Jamie trying to make the save. Didn't even make a dent in Claude's pinning attempt, but did manage to get the pinfall close to the ropes, allowing Dexter to grab hold of him. And this time the referee was able to see it. Now Anaconda Vice locked in on Claude Poisson in the middle of the ring. This could be it, but in comes Prime. But Claude able to come out of there, knees to the back of the head. Both men colliding, and Claude with a hefty shot. And German suplex. Followed up by a clothesline. Shades of Jeffrey Jones. Double axe handle across the back of the head. And Dexter hoisted up. Took a couple of attempts, but there we go. Another power slam into the pin. And 1 count only. And this is what we're seeing from both Claude and Prime. Imagine what we'll be seeing from Glory later on tonight. As Claude now is ready. And down goes Dexter. And Jamie Hill already in this one. Managing to make the save. Making his way across the ring and comes around the corner. Just completely surprises Dexter. Claude and Prime could have won by count out at this point, but well, they did not want to win that way. I'm going to send a message to the tag team champions, Bonk and Doink. Their days with the title may be numbered. Such a shame for them, as really they've only been champions for 2 weeks now, and having to sit back and watch the competition grow. Not just in roster size, but individual size as well. Not taking a moment to flex it out, and that may be his downfall. And Jamie with another DDT. Jamie fighting back despite having his partner on the outside laid out. Dropped against the ropes and hefty chop. And what is Claude doing here? Working on the leg. Taking a sidewise slam, but Jamie with a bit of a backwards somersault. And here comes the cover. I don't think he's going to get much of anything here, especially with Prime. Double axe handle straight across the face this time. Both members of Spectationill were inside the ring. Looked like they may have been attempting a double team situation. And now Claude crawling his way across the ring, and in comes Prime. Prime catching hold of Dexter, bringing him over to the ropes. And there we go, misses out on the first back elbow, but catches him with the second. And up and over and down. A dropping power slam, just laying Dexter out. Knee to the side of the head. And Dexter brought back into the Gladiator corner. And that awesome power behind that double axe handle. Dexter shoved ahead, and what is this? Prime now again up onto the top rope. Take a tremendous risk here. A man of his size, and shoulder block. And again, tag out to Claude. This does not bode well for Spectationill, as both Claude and Prime are able to just tag in and out quickly. Intermediate breathers as they continue on the assault. And Dexter again hoisted up, this time by Claude. Dexter getting up to his feet. Caught hold, and Dexter managing to counter out arm drag. Just a series of shots to the side of the neck. Dexter choking Claude out now. Now going for the arm, stopping down on the elbow. Tag out and shot, sending Jamie around, and German suplex. And again. There's the cover. 2 count only. Tag out once more to Prime. Jamie trying to get in some shots, missing out. And Prime catching hold. Turn around and power bomb. A seated power bomb. And here's the cover. Jamie able to come in there and make a save. And hefty clothesline. Both members of Spectationill laid out, but Jamie Hill getting to his feet. And Jamie taking Prime down. No sign of where Claude is. Claude at the feet, and Jamie throwing himself over the ropes down at Prime. Did not work. And I was going to say, was Chloe about to get herself involved here? And Prime sent right into those ring steps. Prime resting up on the entryway. Shot to the face, and Jamie Hill with a kick. As Claude is taken down. Kick to the gut now. And Jamie. Nice suplex there. Utilizing his speed, momentum in order to get Prime up. But Prime fighting back and down with the backbreaker. Brought up, and Jamie fighting back. Kick in the gut, bringing Prime up, and again another suplex. Jamie worn out. Dexter being brought over to the Gladiator corner, and Dexter fighting back. Prime with a shot below the belt, or just above the belt, sorry. Backbreaker from Dexter, spectacular. Prime makes his way to the ropes, and now in comes Jamie Hill. And Prime rushing forward, shoulder block, does not take Jamie down though, but Jamie countering out, this time with the head scissors. Into the ropes. Jamie ducking underneath, and Prime catching himself on the ropes this time. And another shoulder block attempt. Prime dropped face first into the canvas. Tag from Jamie to Dexter. Prime comes in, taking Dexter down. Hitting the ropes. And again, standing splash, but it misses. Dexter to his feet. Up on the shoulders. And Dextroyer. Here's the cover. Following the Dextroyer. And almost. 2 count only. I saw Claude with a bit of concern coming in around the 2 count. And Jamie Hill up on the top. Diving leg drop across Prime's throat. Spectationill slowly turning this one around, and again Jamie hopping up to the top, and twisted splash, but misses, and a running boot to the face. Prime though knowing he needs some time off as Claude comes right in. Building up momentum, splash. Claude going for that ankle, and now focusing on the leg. Gonna try and ground Jamie Hill, keep him from going back up to the top. Quick tag to Prime. Don't know if that's a smart move to make, but Prime utilizing those ropes to hold Jamie up. And just consistently kneeing him, and fall away slam. And here's the cover. Could have been it by this point. Surprised that Spectationill has been able to keep up with the powerhouses that are Prime and Claude Whassup this entire time. Tag out now to Claude. Referee not really paying any attention. Jamie brought in, and just as with Dexter able to counter out and taking down Prime. Kick to the face, and Claude makes his way out of the ring. The perfect opportunity for Jamie to regain some control here. Fortunately, Claude exiting the ring, keeping him from going too far or too fast. Trying for a fall away, but Jamie Hill, DDT. I'm going to try to get him to the Spectationill corner, manages to do so. Both these individuals just completely worn out. And double kick. And Dexter with the Northern Lights, and here's the cover. Almost. Another 2 count, and you saw that Prime was not able to come into the ring. He's just as worn out as everyone else here. I wonder if Gloria is worn out just watching this whole thing, trying to keep up with it. And another Dextroyer straight into the cover. Here's the count, and Prime, before a 1 count could even be made. Jamie Hill was thinking about doing something with the Prime, but smartly decided against it. As they leave Dexter Spectacular on the outside at the mercy of Claude Poissant. Deadlift gorilla press as Dexter dropped down hard onto those mats. And Dexter takes out the knee. And, almost getting a count-out victory. What a victory that would have been. And Jamie Hill with the Hill shot. And again, Prime making the save. Then Claude rolling to the outside for safety once more. And the Gladiators realizing just how much trouble they're in here. Not the first time that they've taken themselves to the outside just to recover. And Jamie showing no fear, taking down Prime as well. Tag out now to Dexter. Claude back inside the ring. Shot to the gut, but Claude catches hold, gets one in of his own, and another one. Stalling suplex. Very stalling suplex. Arm in the end, and Claude pulling Dexter away from the ropes. Up onto the shoulder and down with a Dominator. And here's the cover. Jamie Hill already in the ring. In comes Dexter. Up goes Dexter. And down with a power bomb. Seated power bomb. Here's the cover. And Jamie once more too close to the Spectationill corner. And Jamie Hill taking down Prime. Another seated powerbomb. And here's the cover. Almost over. Jamie Hill narrowly missing out on that one. Dexter with a hip toss. Here's the cover. Crime still worn out on the outside. And that is it. Surprise hip toss. And Dexter Spectacular wins this one for the Spectationill. What a matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Tremendous showing from all four individuals. And this is just a small taste of what the tag team scene has in store for you within Whassup Wrestling. Bonk and Doink had better take note. This is what you have to look forward to. Jamie Hill and Dexter Spectacular celebrating a worthy celebration, a hard-fought victory. Lilac and Kaio inside the ring. Sharing some words and Kaio extending her hand. Lilac accepting it, and the crowd seems to love it. So here we go, Lilac and Kaio going one-on-one. Great deal of mutual respect at the start of this one, as Kaio, the current reigning Vixens champion, last week took on Roxy Stevenson in a ladder match, was unfortunately defeated in that one. So I'm sure that Roxy's in the back watching out on how this one will play out. Scoop slam from Kaio to Lilac. And standing drop kick. I doubt this one will last as long as our last contest, ladies and gentlemen. That one just tremendous effort shown there. Again, Kaio rolling out to the outside and Lilac joining her. Lilac, a former Vixens champion in her own right. As a matter of fact, it was Kaio who defeated Lilac for her Vixens championship. At least Kaio's first run with the title. By starting the mutual respect between the two. This one now heading for the ramp. Referee already up to 5 shots in the face, taking Kaio down. Now hard shot to the back, and now Lilac rushing to the ring. Kaio going to get back in there before the count. Another competitor wants a count out victory, and Lilac hitting the ropes again and again, and finally Lilac was just trying to build up some momentum for something, but Kaio was able to catch hold of her first, arm breaker down. Kaio putting in the pressure. Again, another submission hold maneuver. Fortunately, Kaio lacking the strength to hold it on for too much longer. And Lilac, series of shots sending Kaio back into the ropes. Lilac attempting on a couple of occasions, getting some kind of shot on Kaio, sending to the outside and joining up with her. Kick down to the face a couple of times. Well, the competitors is doing what it takes to win. Flurry of kicks, knee to the gut, and axe kick to the back of the head. Well, heading back inside the ring. Kaio, no, breaking up the count. And down. That was harder on the knee, or would have been harder on the mat. Just either way. Now focusing on that leg. Suplex to the outside, and now Lilac sending Kaio back into the ring. And Lilac, tired of being the runner-up in all scenarios, seeing this non-title matchup as an opportunity to prove her worth. And here's a cover from Kaio. Backdrop from Kaio, stopped to the back of the head as the elf works her way back up here. Suplex from Lilac. And Kaio in trouble now. Manages to come in though, a couple of kicks from the back. Straight shot across the jaw, and now Lilac sitting to the ropes. Double turnaround neck breaker. As Kaio keeps up the whole of the pressure. Stop to the back of the knee and elbow to the shoulder. Again to the knee. And backdrop. Right into a cover. 2 count only, but still an impressive showing from the Vixens champion. Into the corner though. Lilac stalking her way forward. And she has the speed just yet back into her, giving those shots against the knee. Kaio turning things around quite literally, sends Lilac into the ropes. Not really do much of anything though. Now to the outside, and Kaio going up to the top, and I don't think Kaio will have any trouble coming off from there. Tries for a double axe handle, but takes a chop across the stomach for a good measure. And Lilac heading up to the top herself. It's going to be quite the distance. Now trying to go for the submission hold, but with a foot in the ropes. It's the same referee who didn't see Summers grabbing hold of the rope earlier tonight. I was able to see that one. Another collision following an Irish whip. Lilac spun around, another Irish whip. And running knee to the gut. And again, Kaio keeping the focus on the arm. And here's the cover. Just a 2 count only, but Kaio is certainly building up something. Northern Lights suplex, or Fisherman suplex, sorry. Kaio with a few shots, fighting back, and rushing in, DDT. As Kaio following up with a quick cover. And that is it. The Vixens champion victorious, picking up a win to counter out, or at least try to counter out the win from last week. And then from last week picked up, of course,
Here is your winner,
by Roxy Stevenson. Lilac may not be as in the running for a title shot as she would want to be, I'm sure, but Roxy may still be. Well, the Vixens are going to keep on coming, ladies and gentlemen, and it is now time for Glory to make her brand debut.
It's scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Gladiators from New York, the Gladiator.
A losing effort from Prime and Claude Poisson in their debut matchup here, but still a tremendous showing. Spectationill got it as good as they were able to get it in there. Will Glory be able to pick things up for their team? She takes on the former Vixens champion in Lady Chaos. This should be a rather physical contest. The lights already dim out, which just mean that they go dark. Main evented Whassup Wrestling's WrestleMania alongside Kaio.
And from New York, Lady Chaos.
Now back in active competition, perhaps with her mind set on reclaiming her Vixens championship, and perhaps even the tag team titles alongside partner Samantha Darkstar. One can never know when it comes to this questionable individual. Well, just a year ago, she joined in that triple threat, that feud between Catalina and Spice, just because it looked like fun to her. She took Cyclone and broke her down to becoming Samantha Darkstar just to prove that she could. The woman is a vicious figure here in Whassup Wrestling. The chaos follows wherever she goes. The lights return. Glory is ready. Lady Chaos is ready. And the bell sounds. And Glory shoving Chaos away. Misses out on that shot. Glory going to be giving up a fair deal of speed, but as soon as she catches hold of Chaos, and just like that, Chaos going to be utilizing her speed, but how long can she keep it up, especially when using flashy maneuvers like that that are really only just that, flashy. Kick to the face, and now kick straight to the shoulder. Chaos countering out. Standing shooting star. And low DDT. The former Vixens champion showing just why she was Vixens champion just 2 weeks ago. Triangle kicks from Glory, and now stalling up with Chaos. And down they both go. It was definitely Chaos who took the worst of that. She's heading out to keep Glory from doing much more, but cannot stop her for long. Spine buster now. And as I said, once Glory gets a hold of you, It's going to be difficult to find your way out. And powerbomb. Absolute power on display here from Glory. A deadlift powerbomb. She brings Chaos back up to her feet. And discus punch. Now Glory up on the top and wastes no time. Driving straight down with an elbow drop. But Chaos managing to get her foot onto the ropes. Chaos held up in the air. Manages to get out of that one. And wheelbarrow DDT. Lower those knee to the side of the head. Bringing Chaos back up. Chaos with a jawbreaker. Is that there? Head scissors. Building up momentum, and there we go. Glory taken down. Glory sent to the corner. Straight shot sends Chaos away, though. Trying for sidewalks, then Chaos flipping around. Another kick to the gut. 2 kicks in the gut for good measure. And powerbomb. Straight into the cover. Chaos able to kick out of that one. Some stiff shots in the gut. And double underhook suplex. Chaos tossed straight across the ring. And what is this? Chaos somehow getting back up to her feet. We've seen this one on display a few times. Superstars managing to teleport in behind their opponents. Saw it in the Bloodbath Canuck match, and we saw it in the Blue Punch Wild Child fight. And it does not matter. Glory still able to pick up a tremendous victory over the former Vixens champion. Absolute level of power here on display from Glory. Like I said, as soon as Glory catches hold of you, that's pretty much it. You can count your chances goodbye.
Here is your winner, the Gladiator.
So Glory able to make up for the loss of her partners earlier on tonight. What title is Glory setting her sights up for? Eavan Maloney making her in-ring debut and going for a handshake, but pulls it away, and Catherine did not like that one. And both women going for a front dropkick at the same time. Neither one connecting as a result. As Eavan now just twisting herself around. Catherine slaps to the top of the head. It's a great deal of disrespect from these two individuals toward one another. All started last week following Catherine's matchup with Chyna. Eavan Maloney making her way into the ring, giving Catherine Neville a stare down. Now Catherine wanted to keep up the fight, and the referee keeping Catherine away. And Catherine with a takedown. And kick to the inside knee. As Catherine Neville takes firm control, high kick to the side of the head, and down goes Eavan face first to the canvas. And Catherine now heading up to the top rope. Trying for a diving splash, misses out, and Eavan taking quick and immediate control from that one. Punch to the shoulders, and down goes Catherine right into a bow and arrow lock. Kick to the chest, and now Eavan making her way around. Knee to the side of the head. And down with the belly to belly. It's hard to tell what has caused the level of disrespect between Evan and Catherine. Hard not just because they don't say it, but because it's hard to get them to say it, even in an interview standing. And the arm sent straight down to the canvas, and Catherine now kicking down in the face. Catherine was somehow able to compete and pump heels, utilizing them as weapons. Straight shots in the face, and again, Evan holding on as best she can. Can't do so after 3. Putting up as much of a defense as she can as the fight has broken out to the outside area. Catherine sent face first. You can barely see what's going on here. Our ghost cameramen are still learning. Parts of the arena they thus far still refuse to go into. Parts of the ringside area that they seem to have the same sort of feeling towards. Evan Maloney down and out. They should be able to answer the call. And able to do so, 8.5. Catherine into the far corner. Or near corner, really. Moonsault from Evan. And Catherine with a clothesline misses out. And Kevin with a clothesline of her own. Catherine face first into the canvas, and here's the cover. 2 and no. No count there for Evan. At least no win. Catherine looking for the final nail. And there we go, final nail. Straight to the cover. And kick out from Evan. Leg drop across the knee. As Evan rolls to the outside. And Catherine not insisting on giving her much of a chance to recovery. Comes off the top, is caught though, and powerbomb down to the mats. Quits the counter, get back in control here. There we go, see, our ghosts are doing much better now. Again, heading into, and now just breaking the count. This is it on the clothesline. Evan comes in with one of her own. Thrown back inside. Evan going to join up with her. Evan ready. Catching hold of Catherine, up on the shoulders, and down goes Catherine, and Evan going for the cover. And Catherine with a shoulder up, pushing her way free of that pinfall situation. Shots in the back of the head, and Catherine rolling away, catching Evan with a Hurricane Rana. And Catherine building up momentum. At least as much momentum as she can in this stage of the match. Catherine flailing around angrily. allowing Eavan to come in with a drop toe hold. And putting on the pressure to the knee as Catherine sits up and falls back down. And Catherine trying to get to those ropes. Eavan with the hold of the leg. And Catherine rolls around. Trio shots to Evan's face, knocking her back. Clothesline across the back is Eavan with a flurry of hits of her own, striking Catherine down. And Catherine to her feet, and once again up on the shoulders, and drop face first to the canvas. Eavan not going to take any chances here, pulling Catherine from the ropes. Here's the cover and the count. And that is it. Eavan Maloney with her victory here tonight. Perhaps good on her sign of disrespect early at the start of this matchup. Neville not exactly making herself an easy opponent, though. However, Eavan victorious here. Just as we ask for glory, exactly what title will she see her set her sights on? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Max Garrett to make his in-ring debut.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 271 pounds, Max Garrett.
Garrett, who last week made his presence felt, applauding Superstar following his loss. Rather personal there. Superstar not exactly taking that one very kindly. Now we'll see what Max Garrett, I'm assuming world title hopeful, will have in store for his opponent here tonight. His opponent, Adam Wilson, aka the Great White Hype. Ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us throughout this entire contest, this entire show. First in our main event of the evening. Quite a bright and vibrant showing thus far.
And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds,
And he is no longer going by the moniker Hype, Great White Hype, or what have you. He has shed himself of the Fortunate Sons, ready to go out on his own. Tell that he has got his own great deal of interest in the World Heavyweight title scene as well. Victory here tonight would certainly put him closer on that map. Rivalry these past few months with his younger brother Door Killer. Has not been seen in Whassup Wrestling since WrestleMania Night 2. here we go. Adam coming right out of the ring. Or corner coming running right fast into a gutbuster from Max Garrett. Hard kick to the back. And Garrett just smearing Wilson's face into the canvas there. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, trying to keep myself from saying Great White Hype. Or hype in general. Straight kick to the face. And, oh, what a German suplex there from Max Garrett. And down goes Wilson. Garrett keeping up the assault here now. Another stop on the elbow. It's not going to do the hype DDT any favors. And another one. Another strike upon the elbow. And Garrett building up steam. But Wilson getting out of the way there. Back and forth of dodging each other. And ultimately, it's Adam with a kick to the back of the head following a flurry of strikes. Trio of kicks. Garrett leaving the ring. Regained some kind of composure. Now just preening out his feathers. Neck breaker. So the man is power and athleticism. Trio of shots now to stop to the gut for good measure. Wilson being rolled this way and that way. Now focusing in on the knee. And almost. What a hefty shot. A lot of power behind that one. Taking Garrett straight down. Trio of kicks now to the face. Knee to the face. Garrett brought back up. Up under the shoulders. Hype. Wilson again. Sorry. Taking complete control of this one from Garrett. Now heading up to the top. Looks like Max was on his way to get out of the way, but did not get there in time. 2 count only, though. Another hefty kick to the face and another German suplex. Beautiful power slam from Garrett. Here's the cover. And there's Max Garrett winding up for, trying for a forearm, but Wilson grabbing hold. That's what happens when you telegraph your own attacks. Down to toe hold. And again. Garrett really putting on the pressure. Isn't about, not going to wait for hype long. Knee to the face. And hype taking back control here. Knees to the inside knee of Garrett. And Side toss from hype. Retakes control of this one. Now, Wilson focusing in on that legs as well. Sent back in the ring, and Garrett going to join him up. At the 7, Garrett thrown to the ropes, takes a shot in the gut, and Wilson coming in from behind, catches hold of him, brings him forward, and DDT! And is this going to be it? And no! No, it is not. Garrett with the shoulder up. Straight shot to the face. Hefty blow, and here's the cover again. He's managing to grab hold of the bottom rope. Saves himself, or delivers himself into further punishment. And right to the cover. Two count only, but takes a power slam. And Garrett once more winding up, and again, this time Hype still counters out of it. Repeated shots, and Garrett brought back up to his feet, and looks like, yes, another DDT. And here's the cover, and Hype. That's the second time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You saw it, I saw it. Garrett had a hold of the ropes. Looks like he's going to be the better man here. Regardless of how this one ended, it ended as it began. Ladies and gentlemen, Garrett had a hold of those ropes, but again, just as we saw it earlier, it did not seem to matter. As Hype with another victory. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for another issue of Whassup Wrestling.